without organizations and activism inside of our community, we won't have a voice. We can continue to be docile and shut down. Even before New Era Detroit Week, it wasn't even a voice inside the community. We didn't see a lot of activism inside of our own communities. It was heard of, but it wasn't visible in reality. So we need to continue to have organizations like this and continue to support organizations like New Era Detroit and New Era Nation.
In like cases of the Black community, we're disenfranchised. We're governed by a government that doesn't always care about us, to be frank. Like, it's falling on the community to come up from itself and take care of itself, because they're people who we should be able to rely on to make sure that we're safe and being taken care of and, you know, being treated as humans aren't doing that. It's sadly fallen onto our community to rise up and do that. I guess like the reason why it's important that we're doing this is because people who should be doing it aren't doing it. And it's important that we're here because we're the ones making sure that what needs to be done is done.
A lot of people just don't know. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to do it. They need help. And when you see people stand up, they can give you that tidbit of information that will initiate you to go down and do for yourself or go to the right people and get things done. Without organizations like New Era Detroit, people won't know how to stand up and fight for themselves. You know, so I think that's really important. We kind of take a lot of stuff because we think that's just the way it is. But without organizations like New Era Detroit, they won't understand that, you know, you don't have to take the status quo. You stand up and get your just due and fight for what's right.
Well, the thing about New Era Detroit is that I feel that we really taking the whole idea of what activism is and turning it into a lifestyle, something that's consistent. I think that activism has always been prevalent within our communities. I think that programs from you know, different organizations, consistent programs, making it more consistent in our programming is what I'm trying to say. It's just something that hasn't been done. I feel like with New Era Detroit, that's something that we do a good job of, is being able to say, look, okay, we have different tangible programs to building relationships with the community. It's just an aspect, it's just a part. Building relationships with different Black businesses, that's just a different part of organizing and doing it on a consistent day-to-day basis. I feel like that's something that a lot of organizations you know, kind of missed the beat on. It's more of a, and it's no knocking, no shade, but sometimes it's more of an event type of thing. And that's good. Like, I'm not knocking events and when people throwing events, but I feel like we're at a critical point within our communities, within our culture, that things need to be more prevalent on a day-to-day basis, making the things that we do a lifestyle and showing consistency in our work.
I believe that community needs activism and pro-activism and an organization like New Era Detroit, because I feel like without it, there's no structure. You know what I'm saying? Without activism or organizing things of that nature, there's no structure in the community. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have any communication, if you don't have any unity, you can't have a community. So I definitely feel like you know, New Era Detroit is very essential when it comes to the community and building with the community, organizing and being on one accord. And also, I believe that you know, activism it just expresses like your passion and how you feel. You know what I'm saying? And, I believe that, you know, people should express themselves a little more, and they give us a platform to express ourselves.
Our communities need activism that New Era Detroit executes. It's very important to create infrastructure so we can have a lasting impact on the legacy that New Era Detroit is building right now, and for that to be duplicated across the country. Is questioning, do we really have real tangible leadership in this country, you know, speaking and acting on behalf of Black America? I believe that's an open-ended question where we really don't have a solidified answer. But with organizations like Detroit, I can say from experience that this organization is creating a legacy that can be blueprinted and duplicated across the country and other cities, which can collectively create a collective leadership, meaning that, in the past we relied on like a one guy that's going to come save us all, or we all looked at Obama to save Black America, when we really need to be changing how we view the world as a whole, and know that the collective will incorporate many hands making the work right. And the same is like many hands make light work. So with that being said, we need all hands on the wheel.
In a community where there's no structure or no leadership, it's no principles, there's no values, there's no system to go off of. It's just a free for all. It's just it's like the Wild Wild West. I believe that communities, it's essential for communities to have leadership and organizations and organization structure. That's the only way I believe that a community can survive and be, a successful and positive environment.
What happens to our community when it's an absence of leadership is what you see now. You have false leadership, a false narrative of leadership. You have people, big companies, corporations, normally the opposition, they pick leadership within the community. So these are the people that they pick to be the vocal person for our communities. And for the most part, Detroit has been preachers. So, you know what I mean? You'll have a lot of preachers, and they'll run to them. And a lot of these preachers aren't a representative at all of the true aspect of the communities. They're not a voice for the people in the streets. So they know that and they understand. So I feel like true leadership has been absent in our community for quite some time now. Like I'm seeing now, just recently, I see a lot of good young brothers and sisters from the community that's a part of the culture, the younger generation that's stepping up, business owners, people that's stepping up, newer organizations, people that's stepping up, fresh, new people with fresh new ideas that's popping up. And those are the efforts that we command for leadership. Because I feel like leadership is different on a lot of different levels. It's not just, we need leaderships in a lot of different lanes. So with that being said, I feel like it hasn't been a true view of leadership for our generation until like now, like the coming around now. I know that we don't represent all leadership in the city, but I would like to say we've earned our respect enough to have a voice in our community because we put so much work in out here. So and it's hard. Like, it's not like following no blueprint. Like, that's something that I always tell people. It's like there's no blueprint for the type of work that we do out here in the community. Like, it is what it is. Like, it's true, organic.
If the leadership is not present inside that community, that's when other cultures or corporations, powers to be, come in, take control of that community and destroy it. No progression within inside those communities without the leaderships of that community.
People get trampled on, they get stepped on, they get taken advantage of. They lose hope. That's one of the most important things in the community, because if the kids can't see hope in the parents, how can they grow up with any hope, trying to make anything happen for themselves? So I think that's when you have that absence or that void not being filled, that's the consequence. That's what happens. It destroys the community even further.
Prior to Neuro Detroit, I was soul searching and looking for something to be more hands-on. I was participating in different marches that were boycotting, the Mike Brown murder. I was helping in some volunteer ventures, but nothing, it was very sporadic. It wasn't anything consistent in what this organization has brought to me in my life is like it's more than just a movement. It's become a lifestyle. It's consistent. It's something that we plan and we execute, and it's on a consistent basis. So you are seeing progress from that. And with that, I hope that we can expand on that. And if we have more than just one city doing a collective of programs that are instituted into the neighborhoods, because I'm big on turning neighborhoods into communities that are empowered, that we can see in the future that they've made an impact. So that's the goal, is to make an impact and to create a legacy.
So we're constantly being like shown like on TV and like just in media in general, like and just in the world, like, oh, black people are crap, you guys suck, don't believe in yourself. But like with activism and cough and particular we're in Detroit, we're out here like, hey, black people, love yourself, you guys are great, you can do this, we're here for you because we are the community, and like we need to be together and love each other, you know? Yeah.
This whole ordeal and everything that we involved in and everything that we doing, I believe that it's a life-changing experience. You know, just going to different neighborhoods, first starting in the city in which you live in, and going to different neighborhoods, spreading love, spreading unity, and then taking it on a larger scale by going to different cities and doing the same thing. You know, expressing that passion, you know, spreading it to other people, and you know, watching it manifest. You know, I just think that's a great thing. So I would definitely say yes. It's definitely been you know, have changed my views on a lot of different things. Has just changed my whole outlook on life, you know what I'm saying, everything. I always wanted to be a part of something that still for change. And I believe that, you know, with everything that we're doing is we changing the narrative, we changing the view, you know, other people's views on what they believe and what they think. And it's not a bad thing, it's factual, it's not like we trying to force an ideology or anything on people, but we actually doing things that really matter, you know what I'm saying. The programs that we have is they mean something, you know what I'm saying? It expresses black love, it expresses black unity. We practice black economics, you know what I'm saying? It's things that really matter in the black community, so I love that.
Well, I feel New Era Detroit, this organization per se, not only changed my life, but in a certain way saved my life. When you think about the direction that I think about the direction that I was in, or the path that I was going down, not to say that was the worst, but mentally, my mentality wasn't prepared for longevity living in America, you know what I mean? There's certain tangible things that you need to have in order to survive out here, and if you don't know the beast that you're fighting against, you know, you're gonna show up with spears and shit, and you need guns, or you're gonna show up with rocks and you need sticks. Like, you gotta understand your enemy and what you're facing in order to be able to fight some of these battles. So you know, just with the organization itself, man, it gave me a greater purpose than doing anything for myself. It gave me a better purpose, knowing that my life, I dedicate my life to my people, and you know, I got a son now, so it's like I think every single day about if I was to have him before that, I had an understanding of life and society and things of that nature. You know, he's just been another black baby in the trans, but now I have an understanding, so now, you know, I'm prepared to be a better teacher, I'm prepared to be a better father. So when I say that it changed my life, it really did, because ultimately my life is a reflection of my son's life now, and knowing that he will be able to grow up different, and that not only him, but all the black babies that we work so hard and so diligently for out in the community will be able to have a better perception of black excellence and black power, and truly what it is.
It actually impacted my life a lot. It put me in a standpoint of where, not a standpoint, but it put me in a a driver's seat of my own life. You know, a lot of people are not in the driver's seat of their own life. You know, they let other corporations, as far as their jobs, family, you know, relationships or anything like that, be the forefront of their life, you know, and not take a self-accountability. Even if you're in those standpoints, each individual inside that, you know, group has to take their own self-accountability, and that's what's going to drive things forward. So being with this New Era Detroit was able to help me take a standpoint of my life and put myself in my own driver's seat and go and move forward and inspire to aspire.
Like I said, I was looking for something to latch onto that I could be more hands-on and boots on the ground with, and what New Era Detroit has offered me is a platform to be able to exercise that, and also to involve my daughter, who is a younger generation, and I want her to be exposed to how Black America moves and thinks, and how we can create a narrative, our own narrative, outside of what the media, mainstream media puts out on us. We want us to create our own narrative and create our own story and be the authors of our own books.
As far as being beneficial for me, to be completely honest, in my past I've done some things that destroyed the neighborhood, and it's more of a reconciliation with my people. So that's really beneficial to me, because not only do I make my people feel good, it betters me as a person.
We in this shit because we believe that we able to do something special for our people on a worldwide level. And no matter the sacrifices, no matter how hard the road is, no matter how unachievable things seems at times, I know we got it by a special spirit. I know we live with the spirit of our ancestors, you know what I mean? I know what type of energies surround me. I know I got the energies of a Malcolm X, of a Tupac, of a Harriet Tubman. You know, I feel like I have those type of energies surrounding me and protecting me. You know, in the heart and might of a Marcus Garvey, you know what I mean? I may not be these persons in identical theory, but in terms of passion and heart, really hard.